I am I am probably experimenting way too fast, but I cannot stop. It is so much fun. So I set up this spreadsheet or this environment to get going on a new project for my programmatic SEO. I like abbreviate everything, give it a name so that I can remember it easier and it's easier to find. So like pSEO, programmatic SEO 005. This is my fifth project. That's all it means. But I wanted to, I don't remember that. I think it's um, accident-attorney.io. Um, right here. Oh no, accidentattorney.xyz is unavailable. Oh, I think I bought that. So I think, okay, I own it already. Okay, so I'm going to set up a programmatic SEO page, accidentattorney.xyz, and I'm going to create a page for every one of these cities. So I took every city with, I think, over 1,000 population in North Carolina. So I'm going to create 450 pages of the most valuable content that I can create for someone who has just been in a car accident and has an injury and needs help. We are going to find those people and put some valuable information in front of them and get them the help that they need. So I listed every city here that I thought would be relevant. I think this is the top 1,000. I think we can get away with the top 5,000. And you know what? Let's actually do that. Because now that I look here, there's like I'm from a town of like 1,500 people, and there's no one searching auto accident attorney Reese, Michigan. So now that I talk myself through that, how big would it have to be? Maybe 5,000 is a good starting point because there's a lot in here that perhaps would take up a lot of space on a Webflow, like the CMS items. Maybe we could do 3,000. Oh, here's that fucking city again, Murfreesboro, North Carolina, Tennessee, Yadkinville, Denver. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, I know where Denver is. Let's do everything over 2,500. So we're going to take and delete all these. So we're going to do 290 pages instead of 450. It's still super valuable. Then I'm going to go through and get the county this is in. Like, for example, I know this one is Mecklenburg because I live here. And get like a collection of maybe 7 to 10 zip codes around there to like make sure, be like, hey, Google, like this is for sure for this area. And I'll do the same thing for nearby cities. It'll just be like commas, like say, hey, if you're in these zip codes, call us at this number. Hey, if you're in these surrounding cities, and do that for every one of them. That'll create a little bit more uniqueness for each one. And then I can just include a little snippet that says, hey, Charlotte, North Carolina has a population of this. I admit that's not the most helpful for someone who has been in a car accident. However, I believe that the page that I'm putting together is more valuable than anything else out there for these people. So by me doing this, I am just finding a way to make sure Google knows that, hey, this needs to be in this location. It is very relevant. Show me when someone searches accident attorney High Point, North Carolina. So what I want to do here is, I guess I don't know, maybe you can help me figure this out. I can sell this template, or I can do this for someone, reach out to them, be like, hey, I have 200 and some pages ready to fricking go and be published. Here you go. And that's my way of getting like a foot in the door. If I do that, whoever it is, they're going to have to fill in 1, 2, and 3 Google reviews. Same thing with Facebook. Find 3 good reviews of each. Literally just paste them in there. Don't worry about formatting yet. Do not worry about it. Search engines don't care about formatting. They care about the words that are on there, and they can kind of understand what you're talking about. They don't care that it looks pretty. Not today anyway. You want to get your content created. You want to get it shipped. You want to get it published. You want to get it indexed, and you want to let it season there. You want to let it mature, because it takes, it's a good idea to think, like a good rule of thumb to remember that content will take about like 9 months to really mature in the search engine. for Google to figure out how valuable it actually is and get enough data. So get your reviews, put it in there. Don't worry about the formatting. Then go through and we're going to put in the Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram links for that company or for whoever is using this template so that they can make it real easy for these people to, or for website visitors to find their socials and just stay connected. Put their intake email there and then also include a phone number on the page. If they have their AVO link, state licensing information, find law, anything else that you can add to that page that would, it's basically, you want to overwhelm them with information, basically. You want to keep it simple, but give them as much as you can think of, as much information that would enable an easier decision for them. That's it. So if you happen to be a personal injury attorney and you're checking this out and would like to have this template, I would be happy to share it with you. It's not done yet, but it's going to take a little bit of time to go through and fill all this information in. But I will record like my building while I do this, like I have on the other spreadsheets, just to show you what it looks like filled in. But then what you're going to do is publish it to your website. Now, the template. I built it with Phrase, and it suggests that, it's got to process it. I have a 93% optimization rate. Now I'm overused on Accident Lawyer, but like I could perhaps switch it to like, watch if I do this, Accident Lawyer, I can change it to like, oops, because I'm on my content brief. There. I am not an overuse on anything. I need to put accident claim in there again. I don't need to. I have a really good score on this. Now, this is just a score. This doesn't actually mean that it's going to rank high, but it's a decent idea. And this is 3,600 pages. It has, where are we? Nope. I want to compare it. Research over here. Yeah, I have 50 headers, but they're counting H4 headers as well. I don't have any images in there because I still need to figure out a way to get the images to stay within here and then also publish to Webflow, because right now it's just taking the words like in the formatting. But it's going to go through here and fill out these merge tags. So it's going to change the city, the company, the law firm name, the state that they're in. And then I have a bit here about total accidents every year in North Carolina. How many of them are fatal? So it's just giving them more relevant information. It talks about 11 important steps to take after an accident. All these bullet points here, 8 things your personal injury attorney will always help you with, finding the best car attorney in Raleigh, North Carolina. There's more questions to ask your attorney. Is it worth getting a car accident lawyer? So on and so forth. I don't need to regurgitate this. This here is a spot for the statute of limitations. And I don't have that on my spreadsheet yet, but I will, because every state is going to be different with their statute of limitations. And it would be very important to have that relevant information on each page. Like if this one's going to be used for North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, they're all going to be different. All those states are different. So we're going to have a bit in here that's going to be highly, highly relevant. This is not going to say like anything about the penal code. It's just going to be edited for if it's for a North Carolina lawyer, if it's for Texas, whatever, it's got to be dynamic there. That will be its own column here. So this was really fun to build too. Just knowing that you're like putting in merge tags and every time you do it, you're basically creating an infinite amount of pages. Beyond that is kind of exhilarating. But this is how it starts. And like this page, this template is very, very similar to what Page Factory is doing, what Allison is doing with Page Factory. I just recorded this video earlier, so I don't have like any links in video links to get you there. So you just have to find it on my channel. But like she built Page Factory. She just closed the beta and they're about to launch soon, I think. So join the wait list for sure. But it's really exciting, and she has this way to build these templates and change out their merge tags as well. But you're creating it on the fly. You're going. It's going to have integrations and be able to create these much faster than you would than using Google Docs and setting it up and setting your Zapier up and all your automations that way. Page Factory is going to make this super easy. So it's going to be really, really exciting. But this template can be rewritten a million different ways, not shoved into a machine and rewritten, but like if you want to use this for your own law firm and you're going through here and you didn't like how some of these things were worded, you can change them as is and then still use that template and it will get indexed like normal. But just make it as relevant to you as possible, and that way you can publish hundreds of pages at once. However many cities with more than 2,500 people are in your state, you want to have one of these pages for that city, because if someone says car accident attorney city, you will show up there. But if you just try to rank for car accident attorney, not so much. That one that has the city will have preference over it because it's more relevant. It's more specific. So I don't have the website set up yet. I just know that personal injury law is not law yet. Personal injury is a space I want to play in because the ticket value is so high and I can generate leads for anything. So why not? But I just got to get this set up here. I need to get going with it. I think I want to use Nurturely's website builder for this, not really Webflow, I think, just to prove that concept and find a way to make it work. Webflow is way easier than like my own software, because you can like bulk upload like a CSV and import thousands of pages and posts. With my other one, with my website builder, there's some workaround. It's not built for programmatic. It's more built for just like sales funnels and lead gen and kind of small business software. So if I find a way to make that work, that's going to drive down some costs and I need to play ball. If you have any questions on this template, on this stuff here, how to do any programmatic SEO, I use almost no code everything. I am not a coder or a developer, so you don't have to be intimidated by me. I don't really even know what I'm doing today. But we're trying. That's all we can do. If you have any questions, leave them below. Again, feel free. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Find me on Twitter. Say hello. I have loved hearing from you guys. It's made it a lot more fun putting these kinds of videos out and just chatting with you and seeing what you guys are doing with programmatic as well. Because I've learned a lot just by the simple aspect or the simple practice of recording my thoughts here and throwing them up on YouTube. I don't edit them or do anything. The description is all the same. Even doing this has been a lot of fun. So I'm really excited to see where it goes. Yeah. See you soon.